Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Talk. I just wanted to do this little stream. I'm going to do like a short stream and talk about what's going on in the news. So apparently, I didn't even know about this, but this just kind of been brought to my attention. Kind of like a friend of mine on Instagram. She posted something about this guy named Julius Jones, who was involved in the murder of Paul Howell back in, I think, July 26th of 1999. And the victim's sister said that they described a man who was African American with a black hoodie. Or I'm gonna read this article. Hold on. Yeah, so Paul Howell's sister described the shooter as a black man wearing a stocking cap with a half inch of hair and hanging out, his attorney said. So this was all just speculation. I mean, I don't know too much of the details, but of this whole case. But if the guy is innocent, and if the governor doesn't stop this execution, this just shows you where we are as a country. I mean, look, I mean, I live in Chicago too. You see so many black men being stopped by the police. The other day, I saw a black man, African American man, get strip searched. Oh, initially it was just a stop, like a pullover stop for his I guess because he was speeding, and then all of a sudden, there were like 6 or 7 cop cars. All of a sudden, this was like right by North Avenue and Central, and it's like a lot of African Americans in this country have been fighting so hard for equal rights and equal justice, right? And the fact that they have these people, these racists, these certain people who not want to change their ideology, who do not want to change their mind about certain stuff. They're so set in their ways. The fact that this country was built off racism, that a lot of the Europeans took, strip searched or stripped the Native Americans all of their land, and then they put them on reservation. The fact that they took a lot of the Africans from West Africa, predominantly West Africa, and brought them over here out of, their own will, says a lot about this country. It doesn't matter how much we fight during the civil rights movement. Yeah, it's gonna have some effect. Yeah, we're gonna the civil rights in some way has worked, right? It has worked. If it wasn't for Martin Luther King, we would not be having the rights. I will not be able to do this YouTube video. I will not be having the same rights as a Caucasian or as an Asian, as certain people. Because of that, yeah, in some ways it did help. But don't forget the fact that the foundation of America, it was built on racism. Don't forget the fact that we also live in a fallen world filled with flawed people, filled with evil people, right? And so what's my point? What point am I trying to make? The point is, you're never going to change everybody. You can't change everybody. People are going to be stuck in their ways. The system was built on the foundation of racism. You can do whatever you can. The way, and I'm not trying to get too religious or whatever, but the way God has set it up, the way God has set this stage up for society, the fact that, you know, with the whole insurrection with Donald Trump, the fact that a lot of these people are just coming out the woodworks, especially people in the South. A lot of these races, these rednecks, a lot of them that are coming out. They're trying to do whatever they can because they know their time is short. A lot of them know that their time is short. And God is fed up, just like what it says in the Bible. Just like what it says in the Bible. It talks about how there's going to come a time where the righteous are going to reign. The people who want to do right, the people who want justice. It hasn't come yet. It hasn't come yet. But it's going to come a time. And the time is already being set. And the fact that this guy, Julius Jones, is being accused of possibly a murder or is going to be executed, just goes to show you where we are as a country. You know, it doesn't matter about the George Floyd case. It doesn't matter, you know, with the cop that killed him. You know, I mean, it is a progress. You know, he's going to go to jail, you know, for the crime that he committed. But this country has so much work to do. There's so much bloodshed that has been shed in this country. There's so much bad history. There's so much evilness. And God is fed up. He's fed up. And this whole coronavirus has shed a light on society and the world as a whole that God is not going to take, you know, no more BS, no more bullshit. I'm sorry for my cursing, but and yeah, we got to keep fighting, you know, we got to keep fighting. I'm not saying don't fight, but at the same time, and it's like you keep fighting over and over again, you know, it gets tired. It gets so tiring, you know, and I encourage a lot of my brothers and sisters to move to Africa because there's so much opportunity there. And you see a lot of, especially a lot of the Chinese people, they're trying to outsource Africa. They're trying to do a lot. You know, the French, the Europeans, these people, we got to go back. We got to teach, especially the people in the African diasporans, that, you know, there's so much opportunity in Africa. And if we teach a lot of, especially in America, if we teach a lot of the African Americans about, you know, the opportunities, if we bring all of our knowledge that we've learned here from America and bring it to Africa, do you know how much powerful Africa would be? Way more powerful than America. Way more powerful. That's what Malcolm X was trying to do. That's what Martin Luther King were trying to do. That's why the FBI was trying to stop him. Malcolm X was trying to get all the African countries to work together to form a common bond and to form a superpower in Africa. And that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do, not just as African diaspora, but we need to do it as Africans. We need to put down this whole dispute. Oh, I'm better than you. Oh, no, you're better than me. No. We need to work together as one. because I won't say we have a common enemy. I don't want to say that. But there's a system here in America, specifically in America, that is working against us. No matter how much we fight, right? No matter what we do, the system is rigged against African Americans. It's rigged against African Americans. And you know the way to rectify it? You got to go to Africa. You got to build up the infrastructure. You got to build up the economy. And guess what? When a lot of people from different races or different cultures see that, they're gonna take note of that. They're gonna get scared. They're gonna get scared. And I know I'm supposed to be talking about NFL news, but I think this is important because I think this needs to be addressed. This needs to be talked about. And that is what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to build a business for myself right now so I could take it and take part of my business and take it to Africa and build upon it. Because I know the things that I've learned here, the valuable things that I learned here, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that to Ghana, specifically like Ghana or like West Africa and Nigeria. I'm going to take that, whatever I've learned with my Java degree, learning JavaScript and Java, I'm going to take that knowledge and I'm going to take it to them. Because if I'm able to build my business and teach people, about what we need to do in order to advance the society, in order to move forward in society, in order to better ourselves, I'm gonna have to teach them. Hey, what up, CEO man? I know. I'm gonna talk about the Ravens, but yeah, man. Hold on. I'm gonna share copy this clipboard, man. Because let's talk about Julius Jones, man. This guy, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, man, come on in, bro. Come on in, bro. Let's talk about this, man. Because it's just sad, man. Like the sad state of affairs of what we're going through in America. Like a lot of African Americans specifically. I don't want to make it about race. I don't want to make it about race, but it's like time and time again, I just see it. I see it all the time, man. I see it every time, man. Like I'm working. I see it every time I go into the store. Every time I'm like in the West Side, like I see specifically a lot of black men being stopped by a lot of police, 4 or 5 cop cars every single time. This happened to me like this was a couple months ago. The other time, when with me and my buddies, we're all black. A bunch of cop cars stopped us because they thought we were suspicious. This is what we deal with every single day. This is what we deal with every single day. They said when he was on trial, Julius Jones was on trial, there were like 11 jurors who were white and only one that was black. And one of the jurors said that I hope they get rid of that nigger as soon as possible. This is what we go through. This is what we go through every single day, man. And it's like, how much of this crap can you take? How much of this stuff can you fight for? Fight, we fight every single day. We fight every single day for equality. We fight every single day, for rights, And then on top of that, we got to deal with black on black crime. We got to deal with that crap, And it's like, man, I don't know, man. But I mean, I just want to say this, man. Hopefully, this guy Jones is able to, or the governor, he's able to grant him clemency, whatever. I mean, I don't know too much about the situation. I don't know if he did it or not, but if this guy is not guilty, or somehow they don't find him not guilty, or if they kill him and he's innocent, then it just goes to show you where we're at as a country. It just goes to show you, you know, all the stuff that we've been fighting for, all the stuff, you know, that our fathers and our grandmothers and our grandfathers been fighting for, and meant nothing. It was just a spin in the face. And that's why I tell a lot. I'm going to make more videos about this. I'm going to make more videos. Wait, what's up, CEO, man?
Yeah, what's good, Kofi?
Hey, what's good, man? So yeah, man, I was just talking about the whole Julius Jones situation, about like how he was he's going to be executed today.
Wow, really? I thought there was an intervention for that.
Well, they don't know if the governor is going to grant him clemency or not.
Because wasn't he found innocent? Because I swear he was.
Well, I'm not too sure about the story, but they were saying that during around the night that the guy was murdered, Paul Howe was murdered.
Right.
His sister said that they described the perpetrator as an African American man. I'll read the article.
Yeah.
But they said that shit. They said that he was like wearing some cap or whatever. Hold on. Let me read it right now. Okay, this was on January 28th, 1999. It said a black man wearing a stocking cap with a half-inch of hair hanging out. His attorney Dale Bates told OU Daily in December 2019. Okay. So I mean, I don't know if he was there or not, because I mean during that time he was like a teenager and he was with a friend, but there was like there was no speculation of him being there around the time of the murder or whatever. They couldn't find any type of evidence. So, I mean, it kind of all points to, this guy possibly being, innocent.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I mean, how many times have we seen people who have been proven to be innocent still get punished because prosecutors don't want to? They still want to get the punishment. Like they don't care about whether he's guilty or innocent. They just want to punish. Like that's what prosecutors do all day in the court. So
yeah, they do that. They do that shit all day, man, and it's insane, man. They've been doing that for like a long time. Specifically with a lot of African American people, and it's just crazy, man. Like, if this guy is innocent, then it just shows you where we are as a country, the whole state of affair. And I try to not make this about race. I try to make it, be fair to everybody. But it's like, damn, man. You see this stuff every single day, man.
I mean, just remember I think was it called the Park 5 case or the Central Park case? Where men were convicted of raping women and they were found innocent, but then they still got time. I mean, that happens all the time. People don't know how often that happens.
It happens all the time. Or you see all these cops, who kill all these people, they get off, or they get like a light sentence, whatever.
Right. Someone said his sentence has been commuted. Wait, has it? Let me see. Hold up.
It won't be. Somebody said Helaman Castillo. No.
Julius Jones. It says that Oklahoma governor grants clemency to Julius Jones, halting his execution.
Right. So, I mean, they're still waiting right now.
Right. I mean, yeah, this thing happens a lot, and people don't know. And not just with this, like things with simple as I think with people who smoke weed, sometimes they get decades in prison over petty charges, and these things are here by design. They want to incarcerate people for petty crimes so they can keep fueling that prison system.
All right, and like the 13th Amendment, right? The whole 13th Amendment like endorses slavery, so slavery still hasn't, really been abolished.
Right.
Slavery still goes on in the prison system.
Yeah. It is,
and it's specifically designed for African Americans. Like, if you look at the whole ratio, of blacks like in America to those in prison, it's like a higher rate of blacks who are incarcerated in prison than there is in America, and that's crazy.
Right. I mean, why do you think you see all these police when police pull you? Why do you think they have quotas? Like police shouldn't have quotas.
Right.
Shouldn't have quotas. That's systematic. That's systemic. Like, why do you have a quota for how many people? That means the police have an incentive to go out looking for trouble. I
For
mean,
trouble, right?
exactly. So
Hmm.
to
And
me,
that's how they get paid more.
fact. So to me, it's kind of like, and the majority of the quotas are in poor neighborhoods where you're going to find
Hmm.
a lot more, black people.
Like lower socio and economic
Right.
neighborhoods where they have Latinos, predominantly like Latinos or like blacks.
Right. So to me, that's just it's messed up because how many times have we seen police plant drugs just so they can get more
Hmm.
arrests because they get promotions off of that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
they do.
so you're
They do.
treating citizens and you're treating people like
And then they're always talking about protecting the server. Serving who? Your own
interest. Yeah.
cronies.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. They're serving their own interests and it's just to me mind like it's completely ridiculous how this is allowed to continue. Like this is purely that's basically
It's effed up, man. It's so effed up.
right because that's basically the prison system saying we're influencing your politicians so we can
Hmm.
get more people in jail so they can work for us.
Hmm. And it's so sad, bro. It's like it's so sad, man. And I see that shit every day, man. Like I see it like all the time. Like, hey, what's going on, Jonah Pittman? You want to join in? You can come and join in. I think I have the link in this. I would have hopped on, but I'm at work. Okay, cool. But anyway, like I see that all the time, man. Like
Yeah.
I live in Chicago, of course,
Right.
and even like one of my buddies, right? He he actually went to jail because like this cop,
Hmm.
I think he put something in his car,
Yeah.
and I mean he didn't know about it, but later on he was able to find out that that same cop put something in his car like
Yeah.
marijuana. He was like
Yep.
saying, "Do I smell marijuana in your car?" And he's like, "No." He didn't even smoke that day,
Right.
but the cop was just trying to make something up
Right.
to get him arrested.
Right.
And he was like in jail for like what, almost like a month or so.
Right.
And it's
That's why a lot,
crazy, man.
right. That's why a lot of people are afraid when police say, "Oh, can we check your car?" Or sometimes
Right.
they have nothing, but they're afraid they're going to plant something because
Exactly.
yeah, it's your word against theirs. Like, who do you think the court's going to believe? They ain't going to believe you. They're
Right.
going to believe the police. That's why I always recommend to people like always have
Like a
cameras in your
camera.
car. Yes, always
Right.
have it. Like, put it in your trunk, put it in your rear view. Like, have multiple cameras in your car because you never know when that camera is going to save your life.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna start doing.
Yeah, and also people always be hitting your car in the parking lot and keying shit, and you don't know who to blame it on.
Right, right.
It's crazy, but yeah, man, this is. I mean, cases like this where, like Julius Jones or the Central Park case, where just like you
Hmm.
see innocent people just get executed, because this happened multiple times.
Innocent people.
Innocent people, and you can just imagine them going down the hallway to death row, to their execution, and they know they didn't do anything. Like, imagine how they feel, bro. Like, it's just
Yeah, I even, I'm pretty sure you know about Emmett Till. I even talked to some of his family members, and like they're still angry at the fact that that lady,
mm,
she admitted, right? She admitted
right,
the fact that he didn't even whistle at her, you know,
right,
like they're still angry about it. Like I talked to like what one of his aunties,
right.
and she's still mad at the fact. She's still angry at the fact. She still remembers it. I mean, like
Yeah, because
I don't know, man.
he
It's
got
like,
he got mutilated, like he got
yeah,
completely
he
mutilated.
got beaten so badly to
Right,
to the point where you couldn't even recognize him,
right. Yeah,
you
he
know. And the fact that this lady was able to not get any type of consequences at all, I
right
mean, it's just crazy,
because
bro.
he didn't do anything. She just lied on him. He was innocent.
She
So
lied on him.
right,
He
so
was just walking down the street and she was like saying, "Oh, this kid whistled at me." He was just trying to mind his own business.
right, like yeah, it's horrible. Like I say, yeah, because grave injustice. Like I would
Hmm.
imagine she would be pissed because like
Hmm.
I don't even know who that female was. I don't know if she's still alive or not. Like, but
No, I think she passed away like a couple years ago, but I mean, still, like,
mhm.
the fact that she was able to lie on him like that, or and was able to say the like, oh, he didn't like whistle at me all those years. You waited this long. You waited like what, damn near almost 70 years, or like 60 plus years
Right.
after he died to say that shit.
Yo, facts. Like she should be like she should die in prison. Like
Right.
like, all right, you admitted it now. Yeah, like facts. Like I hate this this happens to a lot of
This system is
people.
so messed up, man. It's so messed up.
Yeah, because a lot of this happens a lot because a lot of females lie on dudes all the time and they get away with
Mm-hmm.
it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
it's crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it is what it is. Fortunately,
Yeah.
but I understand your point about the whole Africa thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know what's going on in Africa because of the Chinese. I've seen videos of like the Chinese be beating people up there. Like
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
see these videos, right? Yeah, like
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen that a lot. Yeah,
I'm like,
like
yeah,
a lot of them are trying to come to. A lot of
I'm-
Chinese people are trying to come to Africa. They're trying to outsource it.
yeah, and I'm like, God damn, it looks like a plantation over there. To be honest with
Yeah.
you, like the way they whipping these dudes. I think because I saw one video where this Chinese guy was whipping a dude for like allegedly he stole, but I haven't seen any evidence of that.
Hmm.
He was whipping him, and I think they put him on a cross and they started whipping him. I'm like, God damn.
Oh wow. Yeah, I never heard about that. I mean, I heard of like stories about like how this one Chinese business owner, he kept like these four people in like in his basement for
Yeah.
like 6 months or
Right.
something. This
Mhm.
was like last year during like around the coronavirus time. Like he kept them in there for like 6 months with like little to no food or white water or something like that. It was crazy, man. It was like a crazy story.
Yeah, they're
I was like, damn, like you're allowing all these people to come to your country and like you're just greeting them. Like, come on, you
yeah.
gotta do better than that, man. Like,
I think Africa has a lot of like minerals and rich like a lot of
yeah, you have a lot of that. And I'm trying to tell, like I'm trying to make I know like my content's more on sports, but I also want to kind of bring awareness like to specifically like African diasporans that man, like we need to take all of our talent and our resources and we need to bring it to Africa because this is what like people like Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, even Martin Luther King was trying to do. They were trying to bring awareness to the fact that man, like if we're able to get all these countries
right.
in Africa to come together and work together, Africa will be a superpower and it will freaking bring America on its knees, man. Because we got so many resources, and if we use all of our talents and all of our skills that we learned here and bring it to Africa, you know how strong
Mhm.
Africa would be, and we're all working together.
Right. Yeah.
America wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah, because Africa is a big continent. Like it's
Yeah, it is. It's a big continent.
just I mean, and just a quick note, like
North America wouldn't stand a chance. No.
yeah, the Chinese government in general is they're taking over everything. Like they're
Yeah,
making
they're trying to, man, and like I mean, they're smart, man. They're really smart. They see a lot of stuff that's going on, and they're using it, you know. But the thing is, like we gotta recognize what's happening before it gets, you know, to a point where like China is just pretty much just taking over everything. Like we got to see that, you know, and we got to bring awareness to that. That's why I'm making videos like this.
yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Hmm.
100%. Yeah, shouldn't. Yeah, it's just weird. You shouldn't let another country just come in and just
Right.
conquer you. Like this ain't we ain't in ancient like Egypt or something like the shit shouldn't
Hmm.
happen anymore.
Hmm. Yeah.
But it still does, but unfortunately.
Yeah, man. It's sad, man. Like, you know, but yeah, bro. But anyway, man,
Yeah.
about your Baltimore Ravens, man. Are you ready for Sunday?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hell yeah, I'm ready for Sunday. Fuck hell yeah. Yo,
Oh
I was
man, two dynamic quarterbacks. I know I was kind of talking crap about Lamar Jackson.
nah, I mean Lamar, I can't wait for Sunday because that's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be interesting to see how our garbage defense holds up against Justin Fields. That's gonna be
Mhm.
because our defense is pitiful right now. So I
Yeah,
want to
our
see.
defense not good too.
So I want to see how he reacts to it. I mean, we're pretty good against rookie quarterbacks. So I want to see how that plays out. Our cornerbacks have been playing like ass. So I want to like I have a bad feeling about Darnell Mooney, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, Like,
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah, he's getting a good connection. Did you see that Monday night game? I'm pretty sure you saw it
yeah,
against Pittsburgh.
right.
He made some good catches though.
Yeah, he did. He made some really good catches. So that's
Really clutch catches too, man. If it
because
wasn't for those damn referees, but yeah, it is what it is.
our cornerbacking core is like atrocious. Ever since Marcus Peters went out for the season,
Hmm.
for some reason, Marlon Humphrey is generally a top five corner in the league. And
Right. I don't know what's going on
yeah,
with him, man.
yeah,
He's
I
like
mean,
kind of falling off.
yeah, he's looking like trash out there. I'm like, God damn, what the hell happened? Like, Jesus, like if he's not playing well and we got Marcus Peters out, we might as well not have any cornerbacks because
Right.
we're getting smoked left and right. So that's why I'm afraid of what because Allen Robinson, he hasn't been getting that many targets lately, right?
No, he hasn't, man.
I'm
He
surprised.
hasn't. I'm like, and when I see him play, like with Allen Robinson, when I see him play, it's like he's always taking plays off. Like sometimes, like when you see a running back running, he's supposed to block that guy. He
Right.
doesn't. He just kind of sags off. Or if Justin Fields is trying to set up a play
Mhm.
specifically designed for him, it's like he just kind of jogs in some type of way. Like he doesn't put in his full effort. And I don't know what's going on with Allen Robinson. I'm thinking this whole contract situation thing. But
Yeah.
man, you got to play better if you want to get paid money, bro. Like
Yeah,
you're
because
trying to be like this number. You're trying to get paid number one wide receiver type money, but you're not putting in the effort that you need to do in order
yeah,
to get that wide
yeah, he
receiver money.
looks demoralized out there.
Right.
He looks like he doesn't care. My thing is he has to play good because if you're not going to stay with the Bears, you could still get money somewhere else. Like, but no one's going to pay
But
you.
you're not going to get as much because of your whole production this year. That's the
Right,
thing.
exactly. So I don't know why he's not because I feel like if he was getting it going and with Darnell Mooney, it would Justin Fields would have a better chance because
Mhm.
I feel like is your offensive line trash or is it good? Because I feel like
It's decent, man. I wouldn't say it's like completely trash. It's gotten better. I mean, our center is god awful. Sam Mustipher, we need to get rid of him. But one of our offensive linemen is coming back, Tevin Jenkins, who we
right,
drafted. He was on IR for like most of the season, but
yeah,
I don't know if they're going to activate him. They have 21 days to activate him,
hmm
but like I mean, other than that, I mean, our offensive line has been good. The best offensive lineman we've had was like pretty much Jason Peters.
right. I
But
mean, he's like 50 years old or something.
yeah, I know a 40-year-old man is the best offensive lineman, which is pretty crazy. But I mean, other than that, I mean, our offensive line based on from what we've been playing from week one up until now, it's been progressing.
Yeah,
But I mean, we still got work to do. We still got a lot of work to do,
I mean,
especially if we want Justin Fields to progress into the franchise quarterback that he wants to. But we've got a lot of work to do
yeah,
up
because
in
I
that,
seen
that
I
front.
seen a lot of good flashes from Justin Fields. Like he's been
Right,
looking like I seen like I'm like oh yeah he does look like a first round pick like
right,
in certain
right.
flashes. And then I mean I feel like his development has been handled poorly. I think it could have been handled better by the coaching
Oh
staff.
yeah, oh
So
yeah.
I feel like a lot of people in the media are saying that they should keep Matt Nagy so you don't
No,
screw it up.
no,
But I'm thinking
no.
that's a bad idea
That's a
because
real bad idea
he's gonna
because
destroy it. Yeah,
think about Matt Nagy. He didn't allow Justin Fields to play with the ones the whole entire training camp.
right,
He only played with the twos and the threes. And so this is like just him, like this is him like recently. He's really just starting to develop a connection with the ones, just now. He's
right.
starting to like develop a connection with the ones. And I don't know why Matt Nagy waited this long. He should have had a QB competition with Andy Dalton and Justin Fields the same way that Bill Belichick did with Cam Newton
Right.
and Mac Jones. That's why Mac Jones is doing so well. He had that 3 touchdown game against Cleveland Browns because Bill Belichick, he saw, man, I got a good quarterback in Mac Jones. I mean, he's not the best. He's
Right.
pretty accurate,
No,
but he was able to open that competition between
right.
Cam Newton and Mac Jones. You see what Mac Jones is doing right now. He's
Yeah,
having success in New England.
he's looking at. But the thing is, I feel like if you would put Justin Fields in a similar situation, he would do better.
Oh
Than
yeah,
Mac Jones. Because let's be honest, like a lot of people are slurping Mac Jones right now. But the thing is, it's because of the Bill Belichick. The coaching has been done an excellent
The
job.
coaching is way better,
Right,
and it makes a
right.
difference.
Because
Coaching makes a
if
difference.
you put Mac Jones and the Chicago Bears, like, oh my god, that would be a disaster. That would be a disaster.
Oh my god,
Like,
he would look like Mike Glennon, bro.
yes, yes, that would be. So that's what I'm saying. Like Justin Fields,
Mike Glennon.
despite the horrible coaching, has been looking pretty good.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's a good
yeah,
sign because if he had good coaching, imagine what he would look like.
man.
The way
I don't know the numbers, but he would look really, really good.
and he's been like the way he moves, like he's fast. Like he definitely has underrated type of
And
speed.
the thing about it, he's not trying to run. He's looking to throw the ball down
Right.
deep.
Exactly.
He's trying to look for he's trying to look for open receivers. He's trying to look for those explosive plays. And that's what I love about this guy. Like he's athletic,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, he's a quarterback. And that's what a quarterback should do. The quarterback should always look to throw the pass.
Yeah.
Their first instinct shouldn't always be able to run. Their first instinct should be able to throw the ball. That's what a quarterback is, and that's what he is.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I think if I compared him to Lamar's first season, because Lamar's first season was primarily just running. To be quite like I was just running, and then he started to develop as a passer.
Right.
But I feel like Justin Fields, from the beginning of his career, already has a pretty good passing skill set. He doesn't he needs to develop it, but I feel like if you look at him and Lamar Jackson from the beginning, Justin Fields has a better passing skill set than Lamar had coming in.
Yeah.
So he and his run game isn't bad. Like he doesn't need to be better at running. I think what he has right now is just good enough.
Right. With Khalil Herbert and David Montgomery. Khalil Herbert has been man. That was a good draft pick. You know, him and David Montgomery are going to be a nice 1-2 punch. But Khalil Herbert really, really exceeded my expectation. I didn't expect him to be that good.
Right.
But damn.
Yeah.
You got some good running backs.
Yeah, most definitely. But I mean, in terms of your defense, like, how's that looking like? Because
our defense has not been playing up to hasn't been playing really well. I wouldn't say be playing up to expectation, but but they've just kind of fallen off, man. Like Kendall Vildor, I don't know what's going on with him. He's been okay, but he hasn't been good enough. He's always getting burned on certain plays.
Right.
And it's just a backbreaker. And then with Deshaun Gibson, I mean, he's been good, but he hasn't been been good enough. Like you see on certain plays, he's missing tackles.
Yeah.
And it's not good. The only real safety that's been playing well has been DeAndre Houston Carson. Like even though at times like he gets burned occasionally, but like the effort is always there. Like he's always tackling. He's always putting forth the effort that there is to try to get our defense some type of spark or whatever. And that's really our only best secondary besides like Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson, you know, is Jalen Johnson. He's been playing well. But other than that, I mean, our secondary hasn't been playing well. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Lamar Jackson, you know, does well this game because we know what he can do. You know, not only has he is athletic, but he's also developed his passing game, you know. So, I mean, if I were you, I would try to take advantage of the passing game, trying to take it deep because our secondary hasn't been doing too well at all.
But are you scheduled to get Eddie Jackson back soon enough?
There hasn't been any updates from what I've read about Eddie Jackson. They're saying that he's questionable. Him and Khalil Mack are questionable. I don't think Khalil Mack is going to play. I don't know if he's going to play at all because he hasn't practiced at all this week, and he's still nursing that foot injury.
I mean, well, that's good for us because our O-line has been trash.
Yeah.
Like Villanueva our tackle has been god awful.
And we know that Khalil Mack sets the edge, and so that's going to be missed, man.
Yeah, definitely. Like. But I don't see the Ravens. Like the Ravens have been taking deep shots all season long, which has been really frustrating because it hasn't been really working as of late. So I wanted more of the underneath game for Lamar because I feel like that's going to be more effective. But I do see Greg Roman, someone who, by the way, Greg Roman, like I'm not sure if it's only Butters or someone, but he wanted him as your head coach. I wouldn't recommend like Greg Roman What do you think about that? Like Greg Roman
Greg Roman.
as a head
I
coach?
mean, I don't know too much. I mean, Greg Roman has been really good with Lamar Jackson, but at the same time, I mean, um, I don't know if I would want Greg Roman with Justin Fields per
Hmm.
se, because like with Greg Roman, he kind of incorporates more of like a running style type of offense,
Right.
but we want to run like a type of style offense where we incorporate a lot of like RPOs
Right.
or like a lot of bootlegging. I don't know if Greg Roman does it that too much. He kind of runs like these gun type style offenses
Yep.
or like running like where you're running the ball or
Right.
but yeah.
Yeah.
I want a coach that's able to kind of like tailor to more of Justin Fields's game, which is more of like kind of like a RPO style, kind of like a bootleg style type of offense.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. Like play action or something like that.
Yeah. Play action. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you guys, I mean, your current like Matt Nagy, like he's just a Matt
And he
Nagy's.
doesn't do
He
that.
doesn't do. Yeah. He's just. I feel like Matt Nagy's play calling is just so god awful. Like
It's ass, man. It sucks.
sometimes it doesn't even make sense. Like what he's doing. I feel like he just picks a random play and just says run it. Like
Right.
it's just
And then he chooses the wrong personnel. Like for the god of life of me, why the hell, especially on the red zone, right?
right. Yeah.
Why the hell are you not running a two tight end set? You have freaking what? Demir Bird, or sometimes you have Allen Robinson or Darnell Mooney.
Hmm.
You run like a three wide, but you don't have no tight ends. Like why? Like you have Jimmy Graham, who's like freaking 6'7", 260 pounds. You got freaking Cole Kmet, who's 6'6", 260 pounds, and you're not utilizing them. You're not putting them
Back.
on the red zone. And we know how great they are when it comes to percentage in the red zone. So why the hell are you not using them? That's the thing I don't get.
Yeah.
And when we are like running certain plays, it's like our team is not like disciplined. It's not set. Like I don't know what's going on with Matt Nagy, but he doesn't get his team uh, uh, to be disciplined, and
Right.
that's why you see a lot of false starts. You see, false start number 72, this and that, like or illegal formation or some
Yes.
BS, man.
Yes. The team is very undisciplined at times.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. He definitely needs to go. I hope like I don't you don't see him any possibility of keeping him, right? You think he's
No,
definitely
I would not keep him out. Even if we made the playoffs and we won one playoff game, I'll still kick him out if I was the owner.
I mean, but
Which is slim. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs, which we shouldn't at all because it's really all about Justin Fields' development and long term the success of the team. And
right.
keeping Matt Nagy is not going to make your team successful in the long term.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, but do you think that the ownership is as incompetent enough to keep him around, though?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they are competent, man, because they should have fired him last season when George McCaskey made that whole collaboration, him and Ted Phillips. The fact that he was saying, "Oh, he got us out of that 6-game losing streak,"
Right.
or he was able to get us to the playoffs. That was not Matt Nagy. That was Mitchell Trubisky who was able to help you. And the fact that Bill Lazor
Right.
made excellent play calling during those last 6 games during that stretch. Like, come on. You made Mitchell Trubisky the scapegoat that whole entire time. You try to throw him under the bus. You got him fired from the team. You got Mitchell Trubisky fired from the team, and now he's a backup. And now you're trying to do whatever you can to save your own self, by trying to win these. No,
Right.
This is his 3rd season with a 4-game losing streak. Like, are you serious? Like, I would have fired him after that Pittsburgh Steelers game.
Yeah. That was. Yeah.
I would have fired him because
Yeah.
the refs had some part in it, but look at what happened in the first half. There's so many penalties, like so many penalties on that team. The team came unprepared in that game. That game shouldn't have been the way it was if Matt Nagy prepared his team the way that they should have been. and he didn't, and we ended up losing.
Right. Exactly. I mean, I agree, but I mean, who's your favorite like coaching candidate? Potential
Um,
candidate.
I like Brian Dable, and I also
Okay.
like Byron Leftwich. Those are
All
like
right.
my top two. Um,
Have you ever
because
right?
yeah, go ahead.
Have you ever thought about Kellen Moore?
Kellen Moore. I don't know. I haven't really thought about him too much. I don't know too much about him, but like I know he's kind of helped Dak Prescott in making him the quarterback that he is, with his development,
Right.
making him an MVP. But I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to Kellen Moore being a head coach. But I mean, my top two candidates are like Brian Dable and like Byron Leftwich, because I think they can like bring out the best. I feel like they could bring out the best in Justin Fields per se,
Right.
and they kind of in some ways tailor an offense that's kind of tailored to Justin Fields' playset. So
Right.
um,
Yeah.
I mean, those are my top two. And then, like, I mean, I don't know if you heard from like reports, like uh, some of like I don't know if it was the ownership or the management, but they were looking into those two guys because I know like a lot of NFL insiders were saying that Matt Nagy is going to be gone after this season.
Right.
It's only a matter of time whether he's going to be fired. But those were like some of the coaching candidates. Those were the main two that they were looking at, like from the Bears ownership.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, those would be my two. Yeah, Brian Bedell, Kellen Moore, and maybe Eric Burnett. Eric from
Eric Bieniemy.
yeah, from Kansas City. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. I'm not
I
sure.
don't. I don't know. I don't know if I want to take
Like,
another coach from Andy Reid tree
oh,
because they don't run the ball. They don't run the ball too much.
oh no, that's a fact. Yeah, yeah. In Kansas City,
My
they do not
gosh,
run the
man.
ball at all.
Man, I don't
At all.
want that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so yeah, I do think Bedell would be the best fit
Yeah.
too.
I mean, you saw what he did. I don't know if you saw that preseason game with the Bills, but you saw what Mitch Trubisky did. He freaking carved up our Bears defense, and those were like mostly the ones.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I feel
It was
like
like,
Mitch didn't like Mitch. I feel like
even though it was preseason, I get it was preseason,
right.
but man, those were like mostly the ones that we were playing with, like the
Right.
defense.
Yeah, I mean
He was going to the ones.
a lot of Bears fans like still like Mitch Trubisky for some. Is it
Mhm.
because they feel like he's been mishandled, or like do they feel like he could have been better than he was because the coaching was trash, or like what happened with that?
I mean, the first season, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like Mitchell. I gotta hurry up, man. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna make this really quick because
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it really quick because I
Right.
gotta go.
Yeah.
But like I said, like I think it was his second season, Mitchell Trubisky's second season, Matt Nagy's first season. You saw that a lot, like Matt Nagy was incorporating like a lot of like
Right.
these trick plays or these design runs, and you saw that during that 2018 season, they were like running like a lot of bootleg plays. They're running like a lot of plays that was kind of catered to Mitchell Trubisky's play set, and it worked. And so when we got to the second season, Matt Nagy, he incorporated more of his offense, right? Because his offense is more tailored to the quarterback being in the pocket and just throwing the ball.
Right.
And we know that Mitchell Trubisky is not that type of player. He's more of an athletic quarterback that's like more likely to just, roll out,
Right.
and throw like a lot of bootleg. And in the 2019 season, you didn't see that a lot. You saw Mitchell Trubisky throwing the ball damn near 40 or 50 times the whole entire season. And you saw that it didn't work because a lot of teams picked
Right.
up on it. And we saw that, Mitchell Trubisky ain't no quarterback.
Yeah.
Even the first game against the Packers, one of the cornerbacks, I think it was Tremont Edmonds, he was like saying, the reason why we beat the Bears is because we let Mitchell Trubisky play quarterback. And,
Damn.
and guess what? It worked.
Right. Yeah. Facts.
It
But
freaking worked, man. And that's how we lost. And and that's why we went pretty much 8-8.
facts. But anyway,
So
it was good speaking with you, Kofi.
oh man, anytime,
Just
man. You're always welcome to come, even though I know you talk crap about my Bears,
yeah,
but
but I mean, just because I was being civil doesn't mean the Ravens aren't going to beat
Right,
some
right. I
people.
know,
I
I
hope you
know.
know that.
It's all friendly competition, man. But yeah, you're
But
always
anyway,
welcome, bro.
all right. Thanks, Kofi, man. I'll see you later, man.
All right, man. You take
Peace.
it easy.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, guys, this is your boy. That was a good talk with me and CEO. But anyway, guys, yeah, this is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Talk. So stay tuned tomorrow for the main event podcast. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the Bears facing the Baltimore Ravens this Sunday. We're going to give our insight on our opponent, both Baltimore Ravens, and seeing what the Bears can do to beat this team. But anyway, guys, this is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Talk, and this is me signing out. All right, peace.